Hey guys, Ash here from C4D Tech and I've got the Redmi Note 3 with me. In this video, let's unbox it and take a quick look inside. But before we do that, a big shout out to mirimobiles.com for sending me this unit. Do check them out and I'll leave a direct link in the description below. So let's set the Redmi Note 3 aside for the time being. We then have a travel adapter and a micro USB cable. In traditional Xiaomi fashion, there's not a lot in the box. This time though, a first for the Redmi line, we have a SIM ejector tool. Now that's here because the Note 3 is built out of metal and doesn't have a removable back. Anyway, to the front, on top, we have the earpiece, sensors, a 5 megapixel camera, a 5.5-inch display follows that, and we have the familiar trio of capacitive keys at the bottom. These keys are backlit. To the back, we have a 13 megapixel rear camera, a dual-tone dual LED flash, and a fingerprint scanner. Initial impressions, this scanner works great. Just like the one found on the Nexus devices, it lets you unlock and jump right onto the home screen. To the bottom, we have the Mi logo and a speaker. The power button on the volume rockers can be found to the right. The micro USB port and primary microphone reside at the bottom. The dual SIM card tray sits to the left. And up top, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a secondary noise cancelling microphone, and an IR blaster. So the Note 3 is not a huge departure from the general design language for the Redmi Note series. It's just that Xiaomi's opted for metal on the Note 3 instead of polycarbonate as with its predecessor. Compared to the Note 2, the Note 3 is a little shorter, but 0.4mm thicker. This thickness can be forgiven given that it sports a 4000 mAh battery this time. It's a marvel that Xiaomi's managed to achieve an almost 33% boost in battery capacity without really affecting the form factor or weight. Underneath the hood, the Redmi Note 3 still sports the same chip, the Helio X10. In fact, the cores here are clocked at 2 GHz instead of 2.2 as seen on the Note 2 Prime. The 32GB variant of the Note 3 does come with an extra gig of RAM though. The Redmi Note 3 also sports a similar 5.5-inch Full HD IPS display like its predecessor. Full HD over 5.5 inches results in a pixel density of 401 pixels per inch. And that's definitely sharp and the display seems decent. This phone sports a 13 megapixel rear camera with face detection autofocus. This time around we do get a dual-tone dual LED flash. The shutter response seems quick. We have the regular MIUI camera app here. This seems to use the same sensor as the Note 2, so I guess it should perform similarly. Here are a couple of quick samples that I shot. The filters make a return too, and the 5 megapixel front-facing camera seems good. It's worth noting that it can now shoot 1080p video. The Redmi Note 3 is running on Android 5.0.2 Lollipop with Xiaomi's custom MIUI 7 on top. We have the regular MIUI features here, themes, the security center, and so on. The fingerprint scanner option is possibly the only new one. So just like with the Redmi Note 2, the Note 3 also appeared snappy given that it shares internals with its predecessor. That was to be expected. So now let's talk price. The 32GB Redmi Note 3 is priced about $20 more than the 32GB Redmi Note 2. So for this price you get a metal build, a fingerprint scanner, a dual-tone dual LED flash, 1080p video via the front camera, and most importantly, at least to me, a battery with a significantly larger capacity. On the other hand, you do lose out on the replaceable battery and a micro SD slot, and also you'd end up with a slightly lower clock chip. Anyway, I'll be testing the Redmi Note 3 out for a bit before coming out of the full review. We'll have more to share then. Make sure you stay subscribed for that. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you do want to pick a Redmi Note 3 up, I'll leave a direct link to mirimobiles.com in the description below. Feel free to check that out. So I guess that's it for this quick little unboxing and hands-on. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4D Tech, signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.